Just want you to get a visual on that, and then we'll talk. So that is a 15. You're the console. You're the gauge cluster. That is a 1,500 acre solar farm owned by a German company, and the way that went down is they bought all these local, people's land up. I'm sure they got millions of dollars, which is great. And it was supposed to be done last year, this April. So all last 2 years I've been listening to them like running equipment and pile driving all these, geolocating all these piles into the ground for these solar panels, right? And they were supposed to all be installed and this be over with. And they can't get the panels now because they're held up in customs. Because now, apparently, from what I've heard from the guys at the development, they have greatly increased the way they scrutinize the solar panels coming in from China to make sure they're not made by slave labor, which is fine, but it's kind of like we're going to cut off all the fuel right now because of global warming and stop using fertilizer, even though we're facing running out of electricity and fuel and everyone's starving to death. It's kind of like that. Here's another good view of it. South. So that's all supposed to be solar panels, 1,500 acres. I forget how many fucking, gigawatts or whatever Doc Brown would say, but look at that. Now this also, none of this can power anything here locally. The reason that it was put here is because they can tap into these big transmission lines up here. But this cannot power anything around here. This is so this German company can sell power into the cities, into Austin and shit, into the big grid. So, yeah. Used to be a cattle ranch. Now it's a big thing of pipes. It's supposed to be solar panels that are supplementing our energy that can't get installed because they can't get through customs, because of course they're made by slave labor. It's in fucking China. Didn't y'all know that? So, I was talking with a guy on the development because the way they're trying to, appease the natives here that are mad because they've started this whole kerfuffle of building this here is giving away the mulch of all the trees that they destroyed. But yeah, 1,500 acres of solar panels that are held up in customs because they can't prove that they have time cards for the Chinese children that made the solar panels. Yet we're supposed to depend on those things. And I'm not anti-solar panel. I've got 31 of them on my house. But we can't make everything use that shit if we can't get the shit. That's all I'm saying.